Greetings everyone, it's Red Hunter. Welcome back to another episode of Dragon Age Inquisition Take 2. Let's summon the War Council. We're going to get our companion a couple of our companions today. We also have some perks. Okay, the blades reduce by 5% the time it takes. That's cool. Alright. Doesn't count as a keep. Okay. We're going to do eagle-eyed to start with. Because it's big. Alright. Champions of the Just, that would be let's do the Red Jenny one. We can do
let's see what we have.
Alright. Back. To the Cult of Andraste. We'll use the soldiers. We'll do the Chancery Remains. And of course we'll leave our diplomat for that.
Let us begin.
Sorry I'm not reading all these. I'm leaving them up on the screen for you guys to read. Alright. That's the reason we came back to the war table. Now we're going to go travel. I already sold the weapons and stuff. I did that off the screen. You guys didn't miss anything, don't worry. I changed the armor up to better armor. Yeah. Let's go to the world map now that we're outside. Let's talk to the Imperial Enchanter first. Yes. Let's bring Varric, Cassandra, and her, and him. Sorry. Yes, we have to go attend a party. We'll be able to get Vivian, who's one of our companions, in specialization classes, as it says. Unlocks new. All your characters get specialization classes. Your companions you don't pick them. They get unique ones. They each get different ones. I think the warrior types have the same specialization class. Like the two-handed and one-handed sword and shield warriors have the same types of specialization classes.
Master Adar of the Inquisition.
pleasure, sir. We so rarely have a chance to meet anyone new. It is always the same crowd at these parties. So you must be a guest of Madame de Fer. Or are you here for Duc Bastien?
Are you here on business? I have heard the most curious tales of you. I cannot imagine half of them are true.
What have you heard about me?
Some say that when the veil opened, Andraste herself delivered you from the fate.
I'm not familiar with that name. I was invited here by First Enchanter Vivienne.
Madame de Fer is a fond nickname the court has given Lady Vivienne.
I've heard she finds it amusing.
I've heard very little about Duke Bastien.
He hasn't been seen much at court lately.
His business with the Council of Heralds often takes him from home for long periods. It can't be good for a man of his years.
And of course, there's the civil war. Bastien probably wishes to distance himself from the actions of his one-time son-in-law.
Tearing up the Dales in a foolish bid for power? It will end in disgrace for Gaspard. Everyone knows it.
Some of those storytellers may have gotten carried away.
But only for the best effect. The Inquisition is a ripe subject for wild tales.
The Inquisition. What a lot of pig shit. Washed up sisters and crazed seekers. No one can take them seriously. Everyone knows it's just an excuse for a bunch of political outcasts to grab power.
The Inquisition is working to restore peace and order to Thedas.
Here comes the outsider, restoring peace with an army.
That's how you restore peace.
We know what your Inquisition truly is. If you were a man of honor, you'd step outside and answer the charges.
My dear Marquis, how unkind of you to use such language in my house to my guests.
She's the ice mage
You
that
know
I was
such
talking about.
rudeness is intolerable.
Madame Vivienne, I humbly beg your pardon.
You should. Whatever am I going to do with you, my dear? My lord, you're the wounded party in this unfortunate affair. What would you have me do with this foolish, foolish man?
I really don't care.
The Marquis doesn't interest me. Do whatever you like with him.
Poor Marquis. Issuing challenges and hurling insults like some Ferelden dog-lord. And all dressed up in your Aunt Solange's doublet. Didn't she give you that to wear to the Grand Tourney? To think all the brave chevaliers who will be competing left for Markham this morning, and you're still here. Were you hoping to sate your damaged pride by defeating the Herald of Andraste in a public duel? Or did you think his sword would end the shame of your failure? Run along, my dear. Do give my regards to your aunt. I'm delighted you could attend this little gathering. I've so wanted to meet you.
Look how big we are compared to
Allow
her.
me to introduce myself. I am Vivienne, first Enchanter of Montsimard and Enchantress to the Imperial Court.
Your salon has certainly exceeded my expectations so far.
I'm glad to keep you entertained, my dear. I wanted to meet face to face. It is important to consider one's connections carefully. With Divine Justinia dead, the Chantry is in shambles. Only the Inquisition might restore sanity and order to our frightened people. As the leader of the last loyal mages of Thedas, I feel it only right that I lend my assistance to your cause.
exactly can you do for the Inquisition?
I am well versed in the politics of the Orlesian Empire. I know every member of the Imperial Court personally. I have all the resources remaining to the Circle at my disposal. And I'm a mage of no small talent. Will that do?
You say you led the last of the loyal mages. Loyal to who?
To the people of Thedas, of course. We have not forgotten the commandment, as some have, that magic exists to serve man. I support any effort to restore such order.
So you're in favor of returning the mages to the Circle, then?
Where else can mages safely learn to master their talents? We need an institution to protect and nurture magic. Maker knows, magic will find neither on its own.
Are you devout? What's your opinion of the Chantry?
I was a great admirer of the late divine Justinia V. The Chantry, at its best, unites the disparate cultures of Thedas and looks after its most vulnerable. At her age, Justinia could have accomplished so much.
Yeah, she could have.
What's in this for you?
The same thing anyone gets by fighting this chaos. The chance to meet my enemy, to decide my fate. I won't wait quietly for destruction.
Alright, welcome aboard.
The Inquisition will be happy to have you, Lady Vivian.
Great things are beginning, my dear. I can promise you that.
She is our ice mage. Alright. Return to the researcher right here, yeah. Collectibles. I didn't even have time to scroll all the way down. I'd love to read that, but, pretty sure it's in the codex about her. So there's a mission in the Dragon Age 2 game, with the Exile Prince DLC where, she shows up as Sister Nightingale, and it's lists you meet her, like for meeting, she's sent from the Chantry, and it's her. And it's so awesome. Oh, that's not what I want to do. I want to do map. Oops. Sorry about that. I want to do map. Let's go to the world map. Let's go back to the Storm Coast. And let's travel to this camp. So I'm gonna bring Cassandra as usual. I'm gonna bring Vivian, and I'm gonna bring him. We're gonna go double mages. Cassandra is gonna be a pretty frequent companion. She won't always be with us because we do sort of the same things. We're both sword and shields. But she will be with us part of the time because I want to. This list is going to get really long if they list every single one you find. I want to romance her, I believe. Yep, returning to the Inquisition camps. Deep Stalker, one of the few natural non-Deep Stalkers, rebellion cave dweller known for burrowing. They hunt in packs. They spit poison. Brother Giovanni, man, Brother Giovanni got around. He wrote a lot of. He's a very prolific author. He wrote tons of stuff. Yeah, so we want Vivian's our ice mage. And Source is going to be our fire mage. And then the other guy is going to be our electric mage. And I'm specializing them so that I can bring them for certain things that happen. I don't want to give too many spoilers that happen. Also, so we can cover all of our ground. Show off all the spells, all the magic and combat and stuff. But they're all going to pull barriers, because you need barriers. And it's going to be fun. I enjoyed playing a mage in my first playthrough, which is going up on YouTube alongside this one. Even though I stumbled around a lot in combat, because the whole system was new to me. Like in terms of Dragon Age games, it hadn't been what I was expecting. And again, remember, I went into this with no real knowledge of the game. And it's combat that I'm used to, and I played other games with similar combat, but I've also played a lot of games where it's turn-based, or it's point and click and then they attack. Or like in Divinity Original Sin, for example, the combat is turn-based. You do your moves based on your movement points, perception points, I think is what they're called. Which is by your speed. And I mean, it's beautifully animated, but Colin is ready to report. Yeah, that's nice of him. Oh, I've got to,
Nothing to report, sir.
He is holding an ice staff. Currently, yes. So let's give him a... He's holding the... Let's give him this fire staff with the knowledge that we're going to get him a better staff. We'll discover one. We're going to give her this one because it fits the theme. Alright. And she... Let's check our armor. Do I want to do that, or do I want to... What are you wearing right now? +2 cunning, +2 constitution. Alright, let's give her... She's wearing an enchanter's coat. So either she gets the... I just don't like that armor. Like the way it looks. What is this? Okay. And then now we've got to level her up. Wait, you have a point to spend? You leveled up. When did you level up? I didn't know you had, huh? That's not the right one. It would be like this one. So we could crippling blows, we could hamstring, or we could continue on the sword and shield. Um, let's use that one. That's fine. So damage resistance from the front and constitution on unlock. Which, I mean, I like. I don't like that you can't do the attributes. I kind of understand why they did that. You could get very quickly overpowered enemies. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4 ice moves. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then some ice. 1. Mana Surge is amazing. I don't really like Fade. Enemies that are already chilled or frozen take massive damage when hit by Winter's Grasp. Wow, that is a lot of damage. I could go 1, 2, or 1, 2. Going 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I come back to Frost Mastery. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to look at the ice mine first, I think. And yeah. Alright. Let's go get Iron Bull, and we'll call it an episode. Alright. Don't run away from me.
Goodbye.
Or just die. Or not. Nope, okay, you didn't. Okay, so my Warcry shields her as well. Nope. That was a pretty easy fight.
Chargers! Stand down! Prim! How'd we do?
5 or 6 wounded, Chief. No dead.
That's what I like to hear. Let the throat cutters finish up, then break out the casks. Damn, it's true. Oh, the Chantry must love you. A Canary mercenary is the herald of Andraste. Who'd have thought?
Shenedanste.
Let's try to keep that to a minimum. Makes the boys twitchy.
I love how the interactions changed with the different races.
I assume you remember Cremisius Aclassi, my lieutenant.
Good to see you again. Throat cutters are done, Chief.
Already? Have him check again. I don't want any of those Tevinter bastards getting away. No offense, Krem.
None taken. At least a bastard knows who his mother was. Puts him one up on you Canary, right?
So, you've seen us fight. We're expensive, but we're worth it. And I'm sure the Inquisition can afford us.
How much is this going to cost me exactly?
Wouldn't cost you anything personally. Unless you want to buy drinks later. Your ambassador, what's her name? Josephine. We'd go through her and get the payments set up. Gold will take care of itself. Don't worry about that. All that matters is we're worth it.
The Chargers seem like an excellent company.
They are. But you're not just getting the boys. You're getting me. You need a frontline bodyguard. I'm your man. Whatever it is. Demons, dragons, the bigger the better. And there's one other thing. Might be useful. Might piss you off. Ever hear of the Ben Hasra?
I learned of the Ben Hasrath from my parents. They are the enforcers of the Kunari and the spies.
Yeah, that's them. Or, well, us. The Ben Hasrath are concerned about the breach. Magic out of control like that could cause trouble everywhere. I've been ordered to join the Inquisition, get close to the people in charge, and send reports on what's happening. But I also get reports from Ben Hasrath agents all over Orlais. You sign me on, I'll share them with your people.
I think.
What's in these Ben Hasrath reports you're offering to share?
Enemy movements, suspicious activity, intriguing gossip. It's a bit of everything. Alone they're not much, but if your spy master is worth a damn, she'll put him to good use.
She?
I did a little research. Plus, I've always had a weakness for redheads.
All right, you're in.
Excellent. Frem, tell the men to finish drinking on the road. The Chargers just got hired.
What about the casks, Chief? We just opened them up with axes.
Find some way to seal them. You're Tevinter, right? We'll meet you back at
Alright. Let's start with Iron Bull. And I want to keep a rogue in my party, so confirm. Everyone needs to level up. So we'll do that. Oh. Let's do the spinning blades. Apply. Alright, back. Iron Bull is a two-handed warrior. Our first one. Let's go. He's going to pick up Mighty Blow. You deliver a powerful foe that crumple a powerful attack that crumples foes, leaving them knocked down for a short time. You do more damage to targets already knocked down. The upgrade is easy target. and then this one keeps them down. Shield Breaker, your critical hits crack armor and rend shields, or sundering your enemy's armor for a short time. Or when you spin with your weapons outstretched, cutting through any enemies in your path. Clear a path. So we're gonna go Shield Breaker, Whirlwind. Whirlwind becomes more effective the longer you sustain it. This one's really good. And Clear a path. We're going to, I think Battlemaster works really well with. We're going to do the chains with him. We won't be attacking targets from behind. So, block and slash, and I think we're gonna do Shattered Ground, and that'll be the abilities we use for now. All right. She's got. We're not ready. We don't need to do revival magic right now. Instead, we're gonna do ice armor, and then that'll open up for blizzard for us. So maybe we go get no, let's not return to Haven yet. What we want is we want the Lone Warden. Which one is Lone Warden? We're gonna go to the Mercenary Fortress, but there he is. So we're gonna go to this camp. All right. It's too bad in Haven that you're by yourself. Can't bring a party member. Bring a rogue to open those. But it's probably not that, honestly. I run this down for you. It's probably not that important stuff. Um, Blackwall's an interesting character. He is a interesting backstory, which I'm not going to spoil. That's the waterfall.
Dispatch for you.
Sure. What's the dispatch?
What is it?
This could help us.
Okay. Prisoner cages. Um, well, look how much deeper, look how much further it stretches. Let me do it out in the open and I'll show you guys. It covers so much more. Let's pick up a few things. There's elf fruit. Alright. This is just a completely empty camp. There's nothing over here. Pick up the splendor weed. Spindle weed. Alright. This is not quite as close as I thought. I really thought this was a lot closer. Oh, there's something on the iron. Okay. Straight ahead then. What? There it is. Whatever that is probably iron. Yeah, let's pick it up anyway. This metal is all used in crafting. There's Emberum. And elf fruit. So you really can't have an excess of crafting materials even beyond what you use for your requisitions, because they turn into material for your weapons and armor. And while it's true that level 1 materials are not great, they're still, you know, especially early and somewhat into the mid game. There's still something. Okay, this guy's a lot further away than I thought. Like through this cave, maybe? Why did the map show that this guy was the closest one? There's a closer camp. Did I click on the wrong camp? It's whatever worry most of the way there. But it's just interesting. More Emblem. Alright, yeah.
I want a constant watch on that damn thing. Sound the alarm at the first sign of demons.
Excuse me? And hush whispers. Close the Fade Rift. Well, that's not quite what I... Wait, did I... You know what? I think I might have actually, oh. Oh. Ow. That's not very nice. I think I might have accidentally made the active quest, or kept the active quest at get over here. Don't run away from me. Ow. There we go. Alright, hold on a second. Use a potion. Use a potion. Alright, and then you're making a barrier. Or you can just shatter. I'm trying to close the Fade Rift. Alright, apparently we're set for in Hush Whispers.
Was that?
None of my reports indicated temporal distortions near these rifts. Interesting.
There are many mages in Redcliffe.
Make her have mercy. It's over. Open the gates.
Alright. Well, we're going to handle that next time. Thanks for watching. Red Hunter out.